Keep listening to English every single day helps improve your understanding and speaking naturally. It trains your ears to recognize words, sounds, and phrases. Daily practice builds confidence, vocabulary, and fluency. Stay patient and consistent. The more you listen, the more confident you'll become in speaking and understanding English fluently.
Me and my mom have the same taste in music. Music is a special part of life. It brings joy, peace, and beautiful memories. For me, music is not only about listening to songs, it is also about sharing feelings with someone I love. The most wonderful thing is that my mom and I have the same taste in music. This makes our relationship closer and stronger. When people talk about music, they often think about young people liking modern songs and older people liking old songs. But in my family, things are different. My mom and I enjoy the same kind of songs. We both love soft, gentle, and meaningful music. Sometimes we like romantic songs. Sometimes we like cheerful ones. And sometimes we like songs that make us think deeply. Because of this shared taste, we always have something fun to talk about. Every morning, my mom plays music in the kitchen while she prepares breakfast. The sound of the music fills the house, and it makes the day begin in a warm way. I often join her, sit at the table, and listen. Sometimes we sing together, laughing when we forget the words. It is a simple activity, but it brings so much happiness. I know that many children do not get this chance with their parents, so I feel lucky. In the evening, after a long day, we often listen to music again. Sometimes we watch music shows on TV or find songs on the phone. My mom always asks me, "Do you like this one?" And usually my answer is yes. We smile because we both feel the same. When I was younger, I thought moms only liked old music. I believed they would not understand the music of today. But my mom surprised me. She listens with an open heart. If a song has good words and a nice tune, she will love it. At that moment, there is no distance between us. It does not matter that she is the mom and I am the child. We are like two friends who love the same songs. One special memory I have is of a rainy afternoon. The rain was heavy, and the world outside was gray. My mom made tea, and we sat by the window. She played a soft song about love and life. One special memory I have is of a rainy afternoon. The rain was heavy, and the world outside was gray. My mom made tea, and we sat by the window. She played a soft song about love and life. As we listened, I felt so peaceful. I remember thinking, this is one of the happiest moments of my life. Music made it possible. The song connected us in silence without needing many words. Sometimes my friends are surprised when I tell them I listen to the same music as my mom. They say, "Really? That's unusual." But I do not see it as unusual. I see it as beautiful. Music is not about age. It is about feelings, emotions, and the heart. If a song is good, it can touch anyone, whether young or old. That is why my mom and I can enjoy the same songs together. I think music also helps me understand my mom better. Through the songs she likes, I learn what she values. I can see how she feels about love, family, and life. In the same way, she understands me more when I share songs with her. It is like music is a bridge between our hearts. There are also times when we use music to cheer each other up. If I am sad, my mom plays a happy song and dances a little to make me laugh. If she is tired, I play her favorite soft song to help her relax. These small acts of care show how music can be used as love. I believe that having the same taste in music makes our home warmer. It gives us a reason to spend more time together. Instead of staying in separate rooms, we come together to listen, sing, and talk about songs. Our home feels alive with sound and joy. Another thing I love is that my mom and I sometimes sing while doing housework. Washing dishes, folding clothes, or cleaning becomes less boring when we sing together. The work feels lighter, and we end up laughing more than complaining. Music turns ordinary tasks into fun moments. Some people say that music is a universal language. I think this is true. Even if people cannot speak the same language, they can still enjoy the same melody. In my case, music is the language that connects me and my mom. It makes our relationship stronger and more joyful. Sometimes I imagine what life would be like if we did not have the same taste in music. Maybe I would listen alone, and she would listen alone. Maybe we would not talk about songs or sing together. That would be sad. I am grateful that we do share the same love for music because it gives us countless happy moments. To me, music is not just sound. It is love, memory, friendship, and comfort. And when I share it with my mom, it becomes even more special. I feel that our bond is unique because of this. When I think about my relationship with my mom, music always comes to my mind first. Music is like a special thread that connects us. It ties our hearts together and makes our bond stronger every single day. Because we enjoy the same taste in music, our days are filled with warmth and joy. One of my favorite times with my mom is Sunday afternoon. After lunch, when the house is quiet, she usually plays music in the living room. She sits on the sofa, closes her eyes, and listens carefully. I often join her. Sometimes I sit beside her and lean on her shoulder. We let the music play, and silence covers us. There are no words, but we can feel the same emotion. Music speaks for us. One day, I asked my mom, "Why do you love this song so much?" She smiled and answered, "Because it reminds me of my younger days. But I also love it because you love it too." That simple sentence touched my heart. I realized that music not only gives us joy, but also creates a deep connection between generations. Another memory I have is of a summer evening. The weather was hot, so my mom opened all the windows to let the fresh air in. She played a cheerful song, and we both started singing loudly. My voice was not perfect, but she didn't care. She clapped her hands to the rhythm, and we laughed until our stomachs hurt. For me, that evening felt magical. Music turned an ordinary day into something unforgettable. Sometimes we even danced together. My mom says she is not a good dancer, but I think she is wonderful. She moves slowly and gracefully, following the beat. I join her and we dance around the room like two free spirits. Those dances may look funny, but they are full of love. Music gives us courage to be silly and happy together. Our shared taste in music also helps during difficult times. For example, when I feel stressed about school, I tell my mom, "I don't feel good today." She does not always give me long advice. Instead, she plays one of our favorite calm songs. Slowly, I start to feel better. The gentle melody and my mom's presence make my worries lighter. In the same way, if she is tired, I play her favorite song, and she smiles at me with gratitude. Music becomes a medicine for our hearts. Another wonderful part is when we travel together. On long car rides, we play our music list. We sing loudly, even if the driver looks at us strangely. The road feels shorter when filled with music. Once, during a trip to the beach, we played one song again and again until we memorized every word. Now, whenever I hear that song, I instantly remember the ocean, the smell of the sea, and the joy of being with my mom. Some people think that sharing music is only about listening, but for me and my mom, it is more than that. We also talk about the meaning of songs. After listening, she often asks, "What do you think the singer wanted to say?" Then we share our thoughts. We also like to discover new songs. Sometimes I find a new track on the internet and run to my mom. "Listen to this," I say excitedly. She listens with full attention and usually says, "Yes, it's beautiful." Other times, she introduces me to songs from her younger years. At first, I am surprised, but then I find that I love them too. It feels like we are exchanging gifts, but the gifts are melodies. One rainy evening, there was a power cut. The whole house was dark, and we could only use candles. My mom said, "Shall we sing instead of waiting in silence?" I agreed. Sometimes we also watch concerts on TV. When we see a singer performing one of our favorite songs, we clap and cheer as if we are in the audience. My mom always says, if we ever get a chance, let's go to a live concert together. I hope that day comes soon because I know it will be a dream come true for both of us. Because of music, my mom is not just a parent to me. She is also a friend. Friends often bond over common interests, and music is ours. I can talk to her about new artists, lyrics, and even music videos. She listens with patience and curiosity. In return, she shares her stories connected with old songs. We both learn from each other, and that is something very special. Even our house feels different because of our music. It is never too quiet. Songs float from the kitchen, the living room, or even while cleaning. Music fills the air like perfume, and it makes our home feel alive. Guests who visit us often say, "Your house feels so warm." I believe music is one reason why. I also notice that music makes us more positive. When we are sad, songs lift us up. When we are happy, songs make us even happier. It is like music adds color to our emotions. And because we share this experience together, our relationship is painted with bright colors. In the future, I know I will grow older and maybe live far from home. But the songs I share with my mom will always travel with me. They will be like invisible strings connecting us across distance. Whenever I miss her, I will just play one of our songs, and it will feel like she is right beside me. Some children and parents argue about music. They say, "Turn it down," or "That's not real music." But I am grateful that my mom and I never argue about this. Instead, we use music as a bridge, not a wall. It is something that unites us instead of separating us. In conclusion, music is more than just sound in my life. It is laughter, comfort, memory, and love. Because my mom and I have the same taste in music, we have countless moments of joy, deep conversations, and unforgettable experiences. Having the same taste in music with my mom is one of the most beautiful parts of my life. It makes our days brighter, our hearts closer, and our memories richer. Whenever we listen together, I realize that music is not only about the song itself, but also about the love we share. I will always treasure this gift, and I hope that my mom and I will keep enjoying the same songs for many years to come.